How difficult it is to wrap our heads around what perfect love looks like. But this past week in Charleston, South Carolina, despite the horrific circumstances, we come pretty close to providing an example of what that looks like. A man walks into a church, a place of worship, where a group of people are gathered in prayer and 9 people are shot and killed. Yesterday, on my favorite radio station, K-Love, whose link is on my YouTube channel, talks about the initial court hearing, only one day following the incident, and how the families, despite their loss, proclaimed forgiveness. One woman in the courtroom testified that even though she recognizes that she will never be able to hold her mother again, that she forgives him. I also heard that this young man almost did not commit this act of violence because these people were so good to him. They met the goal that God has asked of them. I always look for the blessing in every situation, and the example that this community has provided of how they live their lives and how they live their lives even in the midst of devastation. These people were able to forgive in a way that God forgives. Now think about some of the situations in our own lives and how we might be blocking forgiveness. I am fairly certain that many of our circumstances pale in comparison to this, which gives me great hope for the rest of us. This, if you haven't recognized, is the perfect reflection of love and forgiveness. We are not called to love bad behaviors, but we are called to love one another, no matter what. This is an example of how we can authentically live our lives according to the call. Love God and love neighbor. We are called to love, no matter what.